are you?
Evening.
Emmanuel, Zambia Profile Magazine.
Yes, boss.
Yes, so want to ask you some few questions.
Sorry?
Want to do some interviews with you.
Yes. I'm sorry about the delay today. I've just been very, very tied up.
Oh, all right.
It's good now. If you can, I don't know if you're going to have a recorder or something.
Yeah, we'll use a record on this one.
All right. Cool. I'm ready when you are.
Okay, so question number one. What is your name and name of your career?
What's the name of my career?
Yes, and your names.
Sorry, can you elaborate more?
Like, what are your real names and what are you doing?
My government name?
Yes.
My government names are Jackson Ngambi Banda.
Oh.
Jackson Ngambi Banda, yeah.
Oh, all right, cool. How did you discover your talent?
I've always been in the music space. I grew up in the church. You know, my mom was very spiritual, so when I was young, I used to be in the Sunday school choir. I don't remember the voice I used to sing, but you know, she used to push me towards music, and then I started rapping from the church, and then to where I am today. So I discovered I was able to, and I had the interest for music when I was very young.
Oh, all right. What else would you be if you weren't what you are?
I was going to be myself, which is a musician, yeah.
Oh, all right. What was your dream job when you were growing up?
What was mine?
Your dream job, when you were growing up as a child.
Dream job was the crazy thing is that I never really had like a dream job that I looked at to say that was consistent to say, okay, I want to be a pilot, Things changed depending on, certain things that I was going through. But I later on in my older stage settled for computer science, and which was I did computer system engineering. I also did computer networking during my uni and college days. So that's what I ended up doing. So I settled for it like later on, in my life. But it wasn't something that I was looking at to say from a young age that I need to do this. So it wasn't a very constant thing.
Oh, all right. What can people expect to see when they come to your show?
People should expect to see the lion on stage. So you see the energy that a lion has when he's hunting. That's the energy that people will be able to experience. And also, those that have come to my shows do understand that the live performances are a whole different level. You know what I mean? There's different levels of energy. So they should come and experience a spiritual moment, because music is spiritual. So it would definitely give every performance more than 100%,
All right. Okay. So describe your talent or your music in 3 words of your own.
3 words. My talent, it's difficult for me to describe it, but I think it's greatness. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's that. Those should be the 3 words.
Oh, okay. Have you ever worked with any biggest artist you thought you would never work with, and how was your experience?
I've never sat down to think I would never work with anyone. I always see possibilities of working with everyone, even artists that I'm not able to reach now, because I feel like what I possess is a high level, of high level of a gift that's God given, and the mission that's way bigger than where it is today. So I know for sure that it's just a matter of time. I I'll be able to get in the studio with some of the biggest names in the industry. But I've never looked at any artist to say, hey, this person, I can never reach them. So I've never really had that, but I've had amazing experiences just recording music with artists that are outside of Zambia, and just connecting with someone that's that's coming from a different culture, and a different environment altogether. So yeah.
Oh, all right. What has been your biggest challenge?
What has been my biggest challenge?
Yes.
My biggest challenge?
Yes, in music.
I don't think, I lean more on challenges because, I have, certain hiccups that I look at to say, this may be done in a different space, would have done, given us a different output. I think the one thing I've noticed is just the environment itself that I'm in. It's the reason it's the one that's causing some of the, challenges, because down here, most Zambians, you can present something that's very, very good to them. Sometimes they have so many opinions, and the ones you see, they give, they'll give their opinions, they'll give their comments, but they never give solutions. So there's a lot of negativity that comes out that does not offer solutions. So, if we could be a type of people that give comments and build artists, well, the industry was probably going to be way better. And this is not my challenge. I think my biggest challenge will have to be just getting my music to some of the people that follow my work. You know what I mean? And me and my team are working on that now to try and make sure that we sort it out. And it's been some of we've implemented it on the new album, the ska album, and this is working perfectly, because before we used to depend on certain platforms for the music to reach the people, but now we've switched the push, so we're in a way better place now.
Oh, all right. Does anyone in particular influence your career?
Does what?
Does anyone in particular influence your career?
I think everything I experience, every person I meet, every person I see, as long as I've got sight, influences me in a different way, because I learn and I pick up different things on a daily basis. So I learn from different people, and these people that I see on a daily basis inspire me to be able to become a better person and a better artist. So yeah, almost every person I meet, I pick up some form of energy, and that energy just adds up. And even those that have negative energy, I always figure out a way of understanding why certain people act a certain way, and I keep on telling people that there's lessons in every situation. All we have to do is just focus and be able to see, to be able to see the other side of certain reactions.
Oh, all right. Is there anything special you hope to be able to accomplish?
Is there
anything special you hope to be able to accomplish?
I would like to, before I die, I'd like my music to reach over 1 billion people.
Oh,
that should be something, because I know for sure that out of 1 billion people, we'll be able to have people in the millions that will be impacted and will change. My music will be able to change the way they view things and change a lot of things about their life. So that's the target, to just reach more people. And the plan on a daily basis is to get a new fan, a new person to believe in the brand, and to be able to get on this frequency that we're on.
All right. What is your vision of a perfect society?
Vision of a perfect society is going back to before civilization, going back before Christianity, understanding that we're a people, we're humans before everything else that we've added on top. So one thing I've picked up is that we value external things more than we value things that are supposed to be important. We spend more time reacting to life than living life itself. So up until we get back to Ubuntu, and become a type of people that understand and implement Ubuntu and live our life the way we lived it before civilization, then I think we can now adopt a society that will sit on top of that Ubuntu platform, because that's what we need.
All right. How will the country at large benefit from your music?
I think the country will benefit from my music when the government helps the music industry, to be able to have certain, to help create a structure. We are trying everything possible, but there's a lot of, support that's needed just for the creative industry. You know what I mean? Up until we understand that our artists are big enough to be able to possess certain things, to be able to invest, because invest money in themselves, and if our artists or creatives can be able to access funds, I know in Nigeria there's packages that have been given to creatives, like record labels can go and get a loan and be able to pump it into certain, artists or creatives, and then they'll be able to pay back with time. So that's something that helped the music industry in Nigeria become what it is today. So if only we could be looked at as serious people, because yes, it's not everyone that's serious and that's on that level, but there's people in the industry that have been there for the longest time that have helped build this thing. And we've also come to understand that music is so powerful, and it's helping make big decisions in the country. So until we have a proper structure, then I think the economy down here will be able to benefit more, be it through tourism and different aspects. Because if I shoot a video in Zambia and I send it out there, I'm sending some of the beautiful places that we have down here. So when a person is watching from Europe or a different continent, they'll be able to see the beauty that we have down here. And you never know the decisions that they might make. They might make a decision to come down here to come and see maybe the Victoria Falls or some of the sceneries that we have here. So it has to be a joint, a partnership that's supposed to happen with time between the government and the industry, and just also creatives need to understand that there's more to what we do than the way we've been doing it.
Oh, all right. Any words to a youth out there struggling to pursue a certain career, talent?
I think, people, for the longest time, people tell you to have a plan A and a plan B. I think when you've got plan A and plan B, there's possibilities that you share your time between plan A and plan B, so you never master either one of them. So I believe in one plan. When your spirit agrees with you that this is the only plan, you focus on that plan and you master it. And when you master it, you start to notice that things will start to work for you. So this whole thing of plan A, you do this, you do that. We don't have all the time in the world. When you're calling, you understand what your calling is, and you're able to see the people that are moved by that which God gave you, that which you came with here. There's no time for you to start making another plan. That's your mission. Your mission is to come and share that gift that God has given you. So no more sitting down and saying, okay, I'll do this and then I'll get back to this. You see, the gifts, the whole topic about gifts is a very wide one that if I have to dive into it will probably take a lot of time. But people need to understand that as long as you discover that you have a certain gift and you invest time in understanding it and mastering it and letting the gift and you become one person and one thing, you'll be able to understand that you'll be one of the greatest to ever do whatever it is that that's in your space. But a lot of people down here do not spend time mastering and understanding who they are. They do not spend time discovering themselves. And that's the reason why we've got a lot of half-baked things and half-baked, creatives that can do certain things to a certain point, but they can't go beyond because they haven't taken time to unlock the other side. Because you were spending a lot of time working on plan B when plan A needed you to be there. So I think if you are a person that believes believes you can bring forth a lot of change down here, you need to start focusing on building and on that plan A, and make sure plan A is you become a master at plan A, and everything else that you touch will turn into gold.
Oh, all right. Any last words to the people who are looking up to Jay Rox?
Last words to the people that look up to Jay Rox. I just want to say thank you to every person, to Rox Nation, Rox Republic. We thought we were going to have one name, but now we have two names that work. I just want to say thank you to all the guys that have been on, sharing my music, all the fans that have been buying my music, all those fans that wake up every day and they play that list of song or two or so many Jay Rox songs. I'd like to let them know that this is just the beginning. I know I've been in the industry for the longest time, and it feels like, it feels like a long time, but there's a different level that's been unlocked now, and it's time for me to transition into a different space. And I would like my fans and people that forever believe in Jay Rox to be able to transition with me, because now this is the time when we write, a different chapter in the book that we've been writing, and this is a whole different level. And I just need the people, I need the fans to be able to continue being supportive, and then also, not just to support Jay Rox, but they should be a type of fans that allow other artists that have good music to get it onto their playlist, because the mission that I'm on is not just a mission for myself, but it's a mission for every young person, 50 years from today, that will decide to do music. I would like their parents to allow them to do it, because of this which we're working on and this which we're doing now, and it requires everyone's help and support. So that's my message to the fans.
All right, thank you very much for your time. We really appreciate. Hoping to do this with you next time.
Have a good one.
All right, thanks.